That's truly awesome. You know, somebody asked me today, again, what does ISI mean? What does it mean on the hats? What does it mean on the shirts? And as you know, we changed to have just ISI so that we could explain to people, start a conversation about what we do and about Jesus. So if somebody said to me, what's ISI about? I'm going to say, well, ISI stands for iron sharpens iron. It's from Proverbs in the Old Testament. Chapter 27, verse 17, it says, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another, so no man walks alone. That's what it means. And I said, I happen to belong to a ministry of just amazing guys that support each other. And we have all kinds of different studies and groups and things. It's fantastic. And then I pull out the card and say, why don't you come? That's it. So that's what I would suggest. It's that easy. You don't have to go in long explanations. Leave that up to God. Just love other guys. That's the key, right? Right. So for our new guys especially, I wanted you to know that once or twice a year, we do go over what some of our basic priorities are. This is very important. And it starts with always putting God first. I can promise you that if God's not first in your life is going to be unbalanced. You're not going to have peace. You're going to have chaos. You'll be associated with toxic people. So Matthew 6:33 says very clearly, first seek the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and everything shall be given unto you. There's no accident. That's first. You have to put God first. Second, the Bible tells us love God and then love others. So people, relationships, family, that's second. Third, your health. People say, why is health so high up on the chain? Well, first, God gave us these amazing bodies. We're supposed to take care of them. But through work and stress and how we abuse our bodies sometimes, that doesn't happen. But if you don't have your health, gentlemen, you can't do all the other things on the list. You can't take care of your family. You can't worship the way you want. You can't volunteer. You can't serve. So health is critically important. What's next? Basic necessities of life, which are food, clothing, and shelter. This is an easy one. If you don't have those, you cease to exist. So how do you achieve those? Work and volunteering. I believe everybody should serve somewhere. Jesus didn't come to be served, but to serve. So I don't care if it's at a church, I don't care if it's in your community, doing a phone bank, doing a food bank. At ISI, we have wonderful volunteers. Serving is critical. The next one is kind of fun. I call it material stuff and toys. Now look, I'm all for guys having nice cars and airplanes and guitars and millions of t-shirts and all kinds of fun stuff. But the point is, if God's not first in your life, those things can become idols. Everybody agree with that? Think about it. So you have to realize, put God first in everything you do. The last one, guys, I call them the deadly addictions. Lots of addictions, different types of addictions. Drugs, alcohol, pornography, gambling, shopping, work, all kinds of stuff. The problem, and we have groups to deal with all those, by the way, which if you look on our website, isimensministry.com, you'll see all the different groups for that. The problem with it is if you were to take even a group of Christian men like this and ask them, as we did a couple months ago, to list truly what are your priorities? Is God first? Is family and friends second? Is health third? And so on. Most guys would have God below halfway down. Work would be near the top pretty much with addictions. I see it. I've been doing this for a long time. Over 20,000 guys we've done this survey with. That's what we see. Health is way down the list. God has to be first. And I promise you, if you just seek his face, fellas, everything will fall into place. Just keep looking up at God.